Go get away, gotta get away, go. Gotta get away with BRIT&HAY.
Hey Brit! Hey, where are we going to go today? Today on BRIT&HAY, we are travelling to one of the most famous World Heritage Sites, Petra. Petra in Jordan is also listed as one of the 7 wonders of the world. Petra is geographically positioned between the Red Sea and the Dead Sea. Whilst in Petra, Brit and I were lucky enough to meet the employees who knew the Dead Sea before it became ill.
In prehistoric times, the Merici people have been part of tombs, storerooms, temples, palaces, and the foundations of their city, which is solid rock of the cliffs.
Petra is both built and carved into the rock and is surrounded by mountains, gorges, and passages. Petra comes from the Latin word petrae, which means rock.
In today's show, we will show you how to experience the ultimate holiday in Petra.
Sicilia nostra è terra vero ricca. Sicilia nostra è terra vero ricca. Come ce ne sai, ce ne picca.
We are now heading off to visit the Treasury, one of the most mysterious and intriguing monuments in Petra.
As you can see, we are wearing the national keffiyeh, which are worn by many locals. In order to experience their culture, we must first accept it.
In Petra, you can take many different forms of transport. These include travelling by camel, which we tried earlier, and sadly it didn't work out.
You can also travel by bus, taxi, horse-drawn cart, or by four-wheel drive, which is what we've chosen to do. The tree is several stories high and has many intricate carvings and sharp lines. The treasury is unlike any other monument in Petra, so it is believed to be carved by the Near Eastern Hellenistic architects.
The treasury is very mysterious, as it is not known what the purpose or when it was built. It was thought that the treasury was constructed in the 1st century.
Over the last millennium, the bottom monument has been damaged due to repeated flooding.
In front of the treasury, there is a large plaza that is unfortunately now covered in debris.
The plaza floor is several metres below ground level.
Despite its name, the treasury was not actually a real treasury. A treasury is generally thought to be a royal tomb or a temple.
This tomb got its famous name for the Bedouin belief that pirates hid ancient pharaonic treasures in a giant stone urn, which is called a prolos.
Bedouinians tried to release the treasure by firing guns.
Whilst at the treasury, you're able to see that this monument has 2 levels that are decorated with classic roof lines, columns and rundown sculptures. Situated on the top is an eagle, which is a Narrabitian and Greek male deity symbol.
At the enormous doors, there is an outer chamber which leads into the inner chamber of 12 metres per square. At the back of the chamber is the sanctuary with an ablution basin which was used for ritual washing.
This suggested that the treasury was a holy place, such as a temple. Unfortunately, the chamber doesn't allow tourists to enter. However, tourists are able to get a sneak peek from the doorway.
The
dominated by the Narrabeen religion that centred around two divine beings, the god of strength and masculine attributes, and the goddess Al-Uzza of water and fertility.
These holy gods began to take on characteristics of the Greek and Egyptian gods.
On Alberto in downtown Montreal.
They offer a small selection of Mediterranean dishes such as falafel, kefta kebabs, shawarmas, and baklava. For the kids, there is also a selection of hamburgers, fish and chips. A good place to stop when you're on the go.
After a long day of hiking, perhaps to see Aaron's tomb, Aaron being the certified older brother of Moses, the leader of the Israelites, you might like to sit back and relax in one of the town's Turkish Ottoman bars.
When you arrive, you can just get into anything you feel comfortable and then just go into the steam room.
When you start to feel relatively warm, you then head off into a cooler room for a wash and scrub. Finally, to top off the ultimate relaxing experience, you end up on a stone slab where an experience ensues to pretend to all those tight muscles.
What a way to end a beautiful day. One place to stay in Petra is the Grand View Hotel Petra, which is absolutely magnificent. Located at the mountain peak with cliff-top views of the magical and mystical place. Directly facing Mount Orr makes staying here truly an unforgettable once-in-a-lifetime experience.
The Café Royale restaurant, which can accommodate more than 300 guests, is a relaxing atmosphere. It serves Middle Eastern and continental cuisine. Its unique and picturesque pool overlooking Petra's unusual yet spectacular landscape makes you feel like taking a dip in the crystal water.
The Grand View Hotel has 3 different rooms you can stay in. The Executive Suite, with prices ranging between $450 to $495 per night. The single room, which prices between $350 and $395 per night, or the studio room with prices between $410 and $435 per night.
Depending on when you fly to Petra can change the amount in airfares. If flying with Emirates, you can fly from Melbourne, Sydney or Perth to Delhi and then from Delhi to Amman. From Australia, you cannot get a direct flight, which does mean it costs a little bit more. Price ranges vary from Melbourne, $7,000 to $8,000, Sydney, $7,000 to $9,000, and Perth, $8,000 to $9,000. Altogether, it is a 28-hour trip, but it is well worth the time. From Amman, you travel by 4-wheel drive to Petra, where you will begin to experience the wonder.
Taking a tour of Petra is also spectacular. Firstly, you enter the sick and bear witness to the complexity of those people who dug for water. Then, the tour proceeds to gradually unfold the mysteries of the Rose-Red City with its extravagant treasury, royal tombs, and burial chambers. Adult prices start from $291.25, and for children the price is $230.25. And there are discounts for group bookings. Bookings are essential, otherwise you won't be allowed to go.
Well, that's all from us here in Petra. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did.
And we strongly encourage you to take your next trip to this rocky,
Yet extremely unique.
picturesque place.
Well, that's all from us.
So,
BRIT&HAY!